Sir Ken Robinson is arguing that education today is suppressing the creativity of young children. Right now, the educational hierarchy is math and science and languages, then it's humanities, and at the very bottom, it's arts. So he is arguing, or the educational system is arguing, that if you are not good at math and science, then that's your fault. Then you need to take medication for it, you need to get help for it. It doesn't matter if you're good at humanities and theater, that's not what people care about. You need to be good at math and science, even if you don't enjoy it, and even if your brain doesn't not necessarily work like that. He uses very important tools to communicate and get his ideas across. For me, the biggest part of that was humor. I just really liked that he incorporated it into his speech, and it really just kept me on my toes, and it made the whole speech really interesting and made me want to learn more ideas and made me open to new ideas. His speech was very effective because he used down-to-earth language. He wanted to be relatable, and I liked the way that he talked about anecdotes with his family and just examples of his life that I feel like we could all relate to, and that's funny. So that was kind of a transition between the different ideas, which I liked. He connects his audience through humor with excitement and enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is infectious, so when you have a speaker who is enthusiastic, the audience will most likely be as enthusiastic or even more than the speaker, and that's always good because then they retain the information more. They were like, why was I so excited about this? Why was I laughing so much? It's like, oh, that's why. Next, the other TED Talk speaker, I think her name is pronounced Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. She made her points by using anecdotes, such as the one with her roommate thinking, or just stereotyping her because she was from Africa, even though that's a huge continent and she would never know the difference between, because she doesn't know Namibia, she's not from there. And going off of that, she used vivid examples. I could see myself just watching her read her books and just seeing her kind of learn how she got the difference between the African culture and the Americanized Western culture that she read and that she wrote about. She also repeated key ideas, which I thought was really interesting because she used them in different anecdotes, but she made sure that the key ideas were still available in that. TED Talks are talks about technology, entertainment, and design. Just a wide range of topics that go into that. And I think it's real people talking about their real experiences, their firsthand experiences, and I don't think it's fabricated. It's the first source, it's the primary source, and I don't think it's not watered down. It's not someone else talking for them. It's just their own stories, just raw and unfiltered, and I think that's really important to have and to just learn more. The 3 other TED Talks that I watched were called, the first one was Here's What Happens When You Reply to a Spam Email. I thought this one was incredibly funny because it kept the audience on their toes. Because it was a list of emails and he had the slideshow, so you could just see the excitement in their faces when you saw the next email. The next one that I watched was I got 99 Problems, Puzzle is Just One, where it was a female comedian talking about her cerebral palsy experience as a young child and how it just developed over time and how it happened, and I became more educated about the disease, and it was really funny, and I just really liked it a lot. And then the last one I watched was called A Queer Vision of Love and Marriage, which was about a queer cisgendered woman who married a trans man, and really just how they learned to love each other. Not learn, they just always loved each other, and how they went about their relationship, not necessarily trying so hard to embrace each other, but just embracing their fears and insecurities, and therefore finding love through that. And I thought that was really powerful. So thanks for watching.